Hello YouTube. Today we're gonna listen to The Velvet Sundown. I think this must be like the worst idea I've ever had, but basically, I don't know. So if you don't know, they're an AI band, okay? And people don't like their music very much. And I don't think I will either because you can't really make good music with AI, you know? It's mostly like just ass. So we're gonna listen to it today. I don't know. I just stumbled upon them. Like I've seen it around multiple times, of course, on the internet. Because for some reason they have 200,000 monthly listeners, by the way. Can you imagine this? Look at this. 238,000. The song has 3.5 million plays. Okay. I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, today is a bit of a different day. I'm not streaming, as you can see. The last time I uploaded a video was like, when was it? Let me see. Around 2 weeks ago? Like 1.5 weeks ago? Yeah, 1.5 weeks ago. So it's my first video in a long time. And we're listening to this. I was gonna stream. I am actually gonna stream tomorrow in the evening. Because I want to get back to my schedule because I've been sick. Let me drink a sip real quick. But basically, this is what we're doing today. We're listening to this album, right? I don't want to listen to anything else. Just, they have like 3 albums out. And this is the first one they made. And I have no idea what it's gonna sound like. This is probably gonna sound like some... What genre is this? What genre even is this? Let's find out. Is it prog? Oh, it's psychedelic rock, okay. It's psychedelic rock, sorry. So, do they only make psychedelic rock? Wait, no, this is the second album. Okay, this is the second album they made, okay. I think at least, I'm not sure. Okay, apparently the other album they made is hard rock. And then the newest one they made is like... I don't even know. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's everything I need to say. So we're gonna give this album 2 scores at the end, okay? We're gonna give it a score pretending this is a real band. And we're gonna give it a score knowing this is just made with AI and has no like actual effort put into it. Now if you don't know, I'm not a big fan of AI music, you know. I mean, I would say there's definitely ways you can use AI in music that can work, but like making your music entirely with AI, it's just stupid. You know, it's no real value. You can't really make anything special with it. And the lyrics are mostly just ass because AI can't write good lyrics. But yeah, we're just gonna go into it. I'm a bit scared, but I hope the sound's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, it does. Okay, let's go. We have the lyrics like... Okay, let's see.
Flicker lights on silver sand, marching ghosts with no command, velvet boots on mirrored ground, drums of thunder.
Is this their song that has no place? Is it this one? Oh no, it's like another album, okay.
Static blue,
But the second song here is like almost a million, which is crazy.
echo loud in
There's no way this is not like some of these have not bought it. There's no way.
Float away, don't close your eyes. Smoke is written in the skies. Sing the lie they made you learn. Let it burn, let it burn.
It's just a question mark in the lyrics. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Waving flags in black and white. Float away, don't close your eyes. Smoke is written in the skies. Sing the lie they made you learn. Let it burn, let it burn.
Okay.
Short it burn.
Yeah, what was that?
Short it burn.
Shut it. What? Shut it up? Shoot it up? What? All right. Okay. So first song, right? I feel like the sound is not terrible. It's really basic, and you can kind of hear that. I mean, the lyrics, of course, they're not really good. They were clearly like written by AI. I mean, if you just look at it, like the way the stuff is rhyming and stuff, it usually does that. So I would say if I wouldn't have known this was written by AI and this was like an actual band, I would probably give it like a 5 to 6 out of 10, right? Like it's mediocre music. It's pretty mid. It's pretty in the middle. Now when this was written by AI, of course, I'll give it a 0. Nothing. Like, clearly. Okay, so for those who don't know, right? I think pretty much everyone knows, but there have been a lot of instances where kind of like the AI generating, I don't know with what AI this was made, but there's been multiple like occasions that they train their work from like other artists, right? And you can kind of hear, was this maybe trained from like some Pink Floyd stuff? Because the vocals sound really close to Pink Floyd. I would say the sound also kind of sounds similar from like the guitar solos and stuff. Just it sounds like a knockoff Pink Floyd right now from the first song, right? That's what it sounds like. Because they have this like sound that they have, but it's very like kind of like you can definitely hear it's like lower quality and just kind of like more supposed to be appealing. I mean, like if we were listening to Pink Floyd, they would be longer songs, you know. They usually have like pretty long songs on most albums, at least. This album, most songs here are like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same. So they don't really have anything that's really going for us so far. Definitely wouldn't listen to this again. Now we got a song that has almost 1 million streams, which is crazy. If you look at the track list here, every song has like at least 100k plays for it. I think that's definitely bought it. Like, you're telling me every song here has like 100,000 plays. I'm assuming they just bought like a bunch of plays for their album. That's what I'm assuming. And then people started like getting it recommended and stuff, and they did like ads for it. And then people started listening to this after it has like a bunch of plays, and then they listen to some songs more, you know, how it's usually like. That's what I assume so far. But yeah. I kind of feel stupid listening to this. Because at the end of the day, I'm giving them money when I listen to this stuff. But yeah, at least it's better than anything. Anyways, so let's go to the next song, As the Silence Falls.
There's a light on a broken screen, marching ghosts where the green once leaned. Boys with guns but no way home, drifting deep through the static.
I'm just saying, but you can like easily notice that this is AI, not even from just kind of like this, the basic sound of it and the cover. But if you look at the rhyme scheme here, right, this is what is usually like what AI does. It's this basic rhyme scheme and very basic words like screen, lean, home, tone, back, calls, falls, fields, here, mud, flood, you know. I think if you listen to most bands out there, they're not writing lyrics like this. Like, they're more creative usually. Okay, let's continue listening.
Fire in the mirror, sky turns black. Voices whisper, no way back. Shadows dancing, freedom calls. We rise again as the silence falls. Tape rolled slow on the battlefield. Cries from the wires we never healed. Hopes a flare in the smoke and mud. Truth gets lost in the radio's flood. Fire in the mirror, sky turns black. Voices whisper, no way back. Shadows dancing, freedom calls. We rise again as the silence falls.
Okay, with the second song, I'm already bored.
Ashes speak through a guitar line.
Okay, really short song. And this is the most plays. I mean, I would say it's definitely like catchier than the last one. I don't know if I would say this is better than the last one. That's pretty much just the same level. I mean, if this entire album is gonna sound like this, if this entire album is gonna sound like the same shit like this, which it probably will. You know how I said that I'm gonna give it a score if it was made by actual humans, and a score knowing it was made by AI. I don't think the score that if it was made by actual people will be much higher than the AI score at the end. But we'll see about that. Of course. Let me just, after each song, or like after some songs, let me just educate people on AI here. So, this shit is pretty crazy. Because like normally, if you see like AI stuff on social media, or like, I guess artists on like Spotify, they don't have too many plays, or like followers, or like listeners. This band literally had like 1 million listeners at some point, I think. I don't know if they had that many, but like nearly 1 million. And that's what's dangerous, okay? So first of all, generating this music, like, it's not good for nature. For those who are unaware, generating music like this, there's statistics online you can research. I don't know the exact amount, but it wastes a lot of water, right? A lot of water people could use to actually drink, which is pretty bad. And that's one point. And then also, stuff like this, if there's another band like this, they're literally trying to like replace actual musicians, which is insane. Because if you think about it, what they're doing, they maybe have like a subscription for like an AI, right? They're entering a simple prompt, okay, maybe multiple, who knows? Or like maybe writing a lot, but still, they're entering a prompt to generate the stuff, okay? And they're making a lot of money from this. And if you think about it, this just doesn't make sense. They have like this one song that we saw with like, how much was it? Like, it was over 1 million streams, right? Let me see, 3 million? Yeah, 3.5. 3.5 million streams. They probably made a fair amount of money with that. Compare that to some small musicians out there, myself included. I make music as well. I don't get many streams at all, but here's the thing, I make everything myself. I produce my own stuff. I write my own lyrics. Right? I literally buy instruments for this stuff. I mean, you can literally look at the background here. There's an instrument standing there. See that thing with the antenna? I just got that. I mean, I didn't buy it, I rented it. Okay, but I did buy a lot of instruments before, just for this music. I bought a lot of plugins and stuff. I spend more money than I make. These people here, they maybe spend like, if they have a subscription, if they have one, like $20 a month, okay? $20 a month. I don't know how much these subscriptions actually are, but I don't think they're that much money. Yeah, so they spend like either nothing or $20 a month, and they get like 3.5 million streams on one song. Which, if you think about it, I think one stream was at some point equal to around 0.05 cents, or like dollars, I guess. I don't know. I think it was $0.005, okay? Now, if you take that by 1 million, okay, take that by 1 million real quick, just so we can see 1/3 of what they made for the song, on average. We don't know the exact amount, of course. How much is that? Right, that would be, okay, let me calculate. Hold on. I'm just gonna pause the video real quick. That would be over 1,000 euros they made. Okay? They made over 1,000 euros for one song. If you look at their entire discography, they probably have like, if you look at these songs here, they have like probably a total of like 20 million streams, maybe like 10 million. So that would be like around 10,000. 10,000 in 1 year, by the way. So 10,000 in 1 year. for paying like, let's say they pay 10 or 20 a month, right? They still made around 9,900 or 9,800 from just writing something down. Anyways, I guess you get that, yeah. I guess you get it. This is just an instrumental.
Footsteps echo through the wild. Mothers cry while cities tired. A flag still burns in midnight blue, and no
I guess
one
it's not. I guess
says
this
what's
is not
really
this
true.
yeah, okay.
Ash and velvet, smoke and flame, calling out in freedom's name. Blood on paper, dreams in flight. We sing through shadows into light. Soldier letters soaked in rain, torn by lies they can't explain. Candles flicker, streets grow cold. Still we march with hearts of gold. Ash and velvet, smoke and flame, calling out in freedom's name. Blood on paper, dreams in flight. We sing through shadows into light. Now the silence starts to shake through.
That's it. I'm not listening to more of this. I'm gonna listen to the rest of this offline. Not on Spotify probably. Probably somewhere where they will not get any money from it. Probably like YouTube, like a re-upload. And yeah, that's where I mean, there's not really any reason for me to listen to this full album when I know people haven't worked on this. No one has worked on this. And I mean, like, what's the point of listening to this full thing right now? I'm just gonna say it here. If the entire album sounds like this, which I assume because guess what? AI can't be creative. Literally, I'm telling you. All this shit that you're hearing right here, there's not gonna be like an instance. I don't think in like a 50 years there's going to be a possibility that AI can write music that's actually authentic and has like variety and just doesn't sound like every like mainstream artist out there. There, I said it. That's what I think. So there's not really any reason for me to continue this here. I'm just gonna say that if this was written by actual humans, I would give it a 4 to 4.5, I think. Because like, the sound is fine. You have like a bit of like a low quality stuff going on. Lyrics are ass, I mean, of course they are. not much else to go for this. I mean, it just sounds like Pink Floyd, really, like a cover of Pink Floyd. Now, knowing this was made by AI, I can't talk anymore. Jesus Christ! Hold on. Damn, I think my voice just died. Oh my god. Knowing this was made by AI, I will actually probably give it nothing. AKA a 0. I will give it a 0/unlistenable. Like, listen to musicians, right? If you're a random guy who has no idea of music, don't just type random prompts into an AI that will make music out of it, okay? For the love of God, please. Like, it is so easy. You can easily start making music without using AI. Just, like, trust me. Like, if anyone out there, anyone, no matter who it is, makes music with AI that's watching this right now, okay? Look, it might sound harsh to you, what I'm saying in this entire video, and it probably will, because we have different points of view, but listen to this, okay? Get like any instrument. You can even start making music for free. Like, get like a software, you know, here, download it like a demo of a software. Look, there are some demos where you can make pretty good stuff, even if it's a demo. Like, get the FL Studio demo, okay? You can literally use anything you want. You just can't save the project, okay? That's the only thing. And then if you want to invest more money into it, you can like buy an upgraded version, you know? I mean, there's even sites where you can technically crack stuff, you know? Not to promote it, but if you have no money, yeah. But just do that, okay? And try making something. Watch tutorials, make something. If you want to make stuff with like actual instruments, get like the instrument you want to play, you know, save up for it. Find people who want to form a band. It's not that hard. I'm telling you, it is not that hard. It might be hard for some time to like actually find the right people who want to make the actual music that you want to make as well, right? Speaking from experience here. But I'm telling you, it is way better. It is way better than doing this stuff. Because you have full control over what you are playing, what you're saying, how you want it to sound like. You have full control over it, right? If you type a prompt into an AI, you don't have much control over it, right? You can maybe write like, oh yeah, you know, make a psychedelic rock song with like sounding like Pink Floyd, and we'll do shit like this. But if you want to make actual music, there will always be a way, and it will always be way more just customizable. It will be way more serious, and you can actually be proud of yourself. You can go out there as a musician. You can perform live if you get the chance to. There's just way more to it, you know? That's it. I think I said everything I want to say. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you around tomorrow. I'm going to stream at 8 p.m. CET. I hope this is going to come out before Sunday. But yeah, I'm streaming Sunday, the 2nd November, 8 p.m. CET. I'm going to listen to some music. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Music forever.